Hey guys, in this really short clip, let's talk about the 3% down gift program offered by my employer, Equity Resources. For this 3% down conventional loan, the company actually provides the entire 3% down payment as a gift. It helps to know what situations this is best for and how it compares to other programs that we offer, like Maryland CDA. So here's the background. Closing costs in Maryland are not cheap and usually run about 4 to 5% of the sale price. In some high tax areas, especially when looking at lower priced properties, closing costs can even be more than 6% of the price. Sellers, on the other hand, are often reluctant to pay more than 3% towards closing, especially on recently listed properties. So how does this mortgage program work, where my company will gift the entire 3% down payment? And who should use it? Well, first off, you must be a first-time homebuyer. Secondly, it's very important that your scores are 700 or better. If your scores are under 700, and definitely if they're under 680, conventional mortgage insurance gets very expensive. Next, in some areas, annual income limits apply. I can show you where they do and where they don't apply. When they do apply, most Baltimore area income limits are $91,000 per year. Next, it's a huge help for the seller to pay 3% of the sale price and closing costs. Also, you should be figuring on this house as a step-up home, one that you'll likely sell in 8 or 9 years. Finally, you need to gather up 1 to 2% of the sale price as your cash investment. Let's do an example. This renovated home is on the market in Baltimore County. It's listed at $219,900. Based on the current property taxes with no assistance, total cash to close is over $16,500. Subtracting out the 3% down payment gift still leaves the expense of $10,000 closing costs. If we can get the seller to pay 3%, then buyer cash is about 1.6% of the price. In this case, about $3,500. So this loan helps make sales happen by providing the large gift. Now, let's compare this loan to the State of Maryland CDA Conventional Preferred Program. The first thing to notice is that the note interest rate is higher for the program with the gift. Also, the mortgage insurance is a little more expensive. In this example, for the house that we just looked at, the program with the gift costs about $73 a month more. So, if you have access to down payment money, maybe from your 401k, how long would it take to make it worth it to use your own funds? Well, ignoring the time value of money and just dividing those gift funds, that down payment, by the monthly payment difference, the arithmetic says about 7.5 years. But we really should include the interest, the time value of money, in the calculation. So including interest, how long before you're better off with the lower interest rate and not taking the down payment gift with the higher rate? Answer? And we scroll down. Answer? Just under 9 years. So if you sell in 7 or 8 years, this program with the gift is better. I know this sounds complicated. If you have questions, you can call or text me, Scott Lucas, at 443-829-2210. And as always, thanks for watching.